I'm a pretty outgoing person, and for recruiting, obviously that helps because the girls are nervous or just trying to feel it out. So I think that's kind of why I've gotten to go with a lot of them. But the team is really what brings people here. They love our culture and they love the togetherness of everybody. So it's pretty fun.
How would you describe the Iowa women's basketball culture?
It's very positive, welcoming, hardworking. We have people from lots of different parts of the world, obviously some transfers, true freshmen, a lot of sophomores, so we're young, but I'd say great energy.
What's different about getting ready for your second year than compared to your first year?
I'd say a lot less just anxiety about everything. I like to know what's going on, and I feel like having a year under my belt it's immensely different as far as my confidence and just knowing what to do every day.
When you look at Iowa, expectations are through the roof when Caitlin's here, but even post that, the expectations remain. Do you welcome that as a player, that people look at Iowa and think like, hey, this team should be a contender regardless if Caitlin's there or not? Do you kind of welcome that pressure and the expectations?
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, when Caitlin was here, that was the standard, and I think we've continued to try to keep that standard high, and that's what keeps bringing 15,000 people in here every year. So that's what we want to keep welcoming moving forward.
Is that when you think about you're a competitor, you're going to get everybody's best shot. Do you like that when you're playing, sold out arenas, getting everybody's best shot? Is that kind of what you dream of as a little girl trying to play in this type of atmosphere and these types of games?
Absolutely. Like you said, it's always what you dream of, doing what you love, and you're competing against everybody else who is also doing what they love, and we're going to get their best shot every time, especially in front of so many fans. So we're ready for it, we welcome it, and we're excited for this season.
This team is young. Kylie's older, but overall young. How can that youthful energy be a positive for this team? And you were young last year. You kind of were thrown into the fire. How can that youthful energy be a positive for you guys this year?
I'd definitely say it's a big positive. Obviously, it's going to have its little knots, but overall, just thinking back to last year, it's so fresh and exciting, and you just want to do so well, and especially with so many fans. And even when we're away, every game is an opportunity, and having so many young people that are figuring out what it's like, it's going to bring a lot of good energy, a lot of extra hustle, extra positivity and energy just all throughout all the games.
It's unusual for a sophomore to be a team captain. What did that mean to you?
Meant a lot, just to be trusted with that by our coaches, but also more so my teammates. I feel like I've definitely worked hard trying to build relationships with everybody, but none of that is superficial. I think everybody is it's great people, and it's very easy to be friends with great people and want to win with them, and just to be voted by them to be a captain, it means a lot.
It's like every player that I talk to, they're like, hey, yeah, Taylor's the one that always calls me, or is that you feel like you have a responsibility, or is that just who you are? You just want to be connected?
Yeah, I would say that's more so who I am. Credit to my parents for that one. They're big on reaching out, on calling when you're in the car, or texting when you think of somebody, and I think that's a great way to live. It's just if you think something nice, say something nice. So I think being in touch and being somebody that people feel comfortable talking to is definitely one of my goals. So appreciate that.
On the floor, where do you feel like you've improved the most going into the season?
I'd say my shooting. I've been working a lot in the off season on pull-ups, threes, all of that. So definitely my shooting.
You're definitely pass first in your freshman year. Is like being a little bit more aggressive and finding your offense a little bit more of something you're focused on this year?
Yes and no. I'd say making the right read, having the confidence to shoot more. But then also, once I shoot more, hopefully it'll open up. They'll have to guard me closer, and then it opens up more passes. So yes and no.
Tell us what you've seen from Addie and from Emily.
Great things so far. Emily has been really great. She's a bulldog. I think she's just so passionate about the game of basketball, and that's very contagious. She's going to do great things here. Same with Addie. She came in ready to work, very eager to learn, bring energy. She's herself through and through, and I think she's very Iowa-hearted, if that makes sense. Like she's she's a great teammate. Has great energy, and she's willing to do whatever the team needs. And she's a great basketball player, so that helps too.
Are you or Addie the backup point guard, or are you guys just going to kind of share those duties?
I think we're kind of sharing right now. We're still figuring everything out, but both of us are just willing to do whatever spot needs to be filled and hopefully get that opportunity.